This is the Marvel Legends series. Captain America Build-A-Figure Red Skull or Red Onslaught. Forces of Evil. Cottonmouth. The figure is part of the first wave of the 2016 Marvel Legends series 6-inch Captain America figures. This is obviously a comic series figure and not the new Civil War, not anything to do with the Civil War, the upcoming Civil War movie. Cottonmouth. Here we go. Okay, and here's the back to back. He shares a box with Whirlwind. They are the Forces of Evil duo. He comes with the right arm of Red Skull, Red Onslaught Build-A-Figure. And I was like, Marvel, Hasbro, Cottonmouth? Really? Are we really finally getting the Serpent Society in slightly more updated costume? This one is very classic looking. But are we really getting the Serpent Society? Serpent Society, if you know, is obviously a snake themed bunch of villains or villain supergroup that appeared in the Captain America comic books. So it makes sense to have him in the Captain America toy line. And man, well, we had our first look. We had Hydra before. We have Madam Hydra. I mean, this figure, seriously, we need a new Madam Hydra figure. I mean, if they can give us the movie Hydra figure, the Wolverine movie verse Hydra figure, I would be totally okay with that. They made it comic bookish, they comified it, or maybe made that character look more like a comic book character. I would be totally fine with it, but this character seriously needs an upgrade, so we'll put it right there. And if we are indeed getting the Serpent Society, you know, I wasn't a big fan of Captain America comic books, but I did like some of the characters there. And Hasbro, if you are listening, please do the female characters first. We need an asp, definitely an asp. Black Mamba, oh definitely. Anaconda, okay. Diamondback, sure. And a couple of male characters like, oh, Bushmaster, definitely. We're gonna get that. We have to get Bushmaster and King Cobra. That would be super awesome. So, to me, the Serpent Society was like something like, I don't know, Snake Man, He-Man Snake Man meets Cobra Law or something like that. And I thought this figure was okay. They used a large male body mold. The same thing they used for Venom, I think, the crappy Venom Spider-Man figure. I mean, it works for this guy, but maybe not so much for Venom, because Venom, I would have wanted a much bigger body mold, like Pile Driver or something like that. But this one is like a large, not an extra large mold, and it's fine. I think it suits him well. If you didn't know who Cottonmouth is, his jaw can like open up to a foot wide, and he could just chomp onto anything. Yeah, I know it's cheesy power, but it looks great. Purple, yeah, very, very classic looking. I think the paint apps turned out great for this one. The paint apps on the head sculpt, great paint apps. Look at that. I was totally expecting Hasbro to mess this one up, but it's okay. It actually turned out great. Details of the snake head mask, very, very well done. There's some bits that are glossier than others. Some are more matte than others. I don't know if that's intentional or that's really an error or whatever. And yeah, I do like it. I wish they had given him an extra head that would have that open jaw mold or sculpt. That would have been really great. Made this figure made this figure perfect. But as it is, it's looking great. Articulation, it's got a ball jointed neck that's on a hinge, ab crunch that ratchets, waist swivel, ball hinge shoulders, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, ball hinge wrists, ball hinge hips, thigh swivel, double jointed knees, calf swivel, ball hinge ankles with the rocker joint. So very excited. Serpent Society, okay. I hope we see more of these guys in more modern edited type of costumes, not too classic looking, which is, you know, okay. I think it would be great. I think if you're a big fan of Captain America, this would be a splendid addition to your shelf of Captain America villains. I know it will be on mine. Very, very well done, Hasbro. Great paint apps, great sculpt, and timing couldn't be more perfect. They've done with a lot of the Spider-Man villains. They've done the The Wrecking Crew, that was great. Thank you Hasbro for doing that. If you could do the Spidey villains, you could do the Wrecking Crew, you can definitely do the Serpent Society. Well done. The figure will get a 9 out of 10 for me. Wonderful, wonderful job. And I'll build Onslaught once we reviewed everybody. Marvel Legends Marvel Legends series, Captain America, Red Skull Build-A-Figure, Forces of Evil, Cottonmouth. Not to be confused with the other Cottonmouth, the drug lord gangster that appeared in Iron Fist and Power Man. This is the Serpent Society, Cottonmouth. Thanks for watching.